He was sleeping near his wife when his phone rang. The clock was 1 after midnight. He picked up the phone while opening his eyes with difficulty. He found that the number is unknown, so he cut off the call and returned it to his place and settled to sleep again. It was only moments until the caller called back, so he raised it again to find the number visible this time, and he answered in a low voice so as not to disturb his wife. Although she was not originally disturbed by the phone ring twice, as she was falling into deep sleep, and he replied, "Aloo." The caller was a girl, and she replied, "Ahmed, I want to talk to you. I'm Sarah." He answered in a voice less low than the first. "Who's Sarah?" "Haha, you forgot me." "Okay, Sarah Al-Rihani." So he got up quickly out of the room and went to the balcony overlooking the street. And on his way she finished her words. "What's wrong with you, as if you're confused? Did you know me, or should I give you some other information and help you know me?" He interrupted her by saying, "I knew you. What do you want?" "No, I don't want anything from you. I just want to tell you words and swear that I will not call you back. But if you hear me until I finish my words, and then go to your wife's Dan. But if I cut off the call, I will destroy your life and make your life hell as you destroyed my life, I swear to you. Years have passed, and I am looking for your new number, address, and information about you. And now that I have found what I am looking for, I just want you to listen to me, and then I will forget you. Forever as you forgot me." He was silent for a while and then said, "Well, I'll hear you." "Haha, you did not even bother to ask about my situation. It does not matter what is important, Ahmed. You who called me my beloved and the light of my eyes again and again. I am Sarah." Yes, Sarah, who was an ambitious young woman studying in college. The young woman who you were running after by various means to relate to her. I want to call you to empty my pains and doubt your conscience and leave. Do you remember the first time you accepted to go out with you after a long urging from you? Remember when you told me you were the most beautiful girl I've ever seen? Do you remember when you used to talk to me all night long and bring me gifts on every occasion, even without an occasion? Do you remember when you told me death is the only one that will prevent us and separate us? From others there will be no reason for us to separate in this life. You used to call me my girlfriend a day dozens of times. At the beginning and at the end of each call and in text messages, you were interested in me to an indescribable degree. My only request to you was that you never leave me, and I always ask you, will you leave me one day? You always answered me in the negative definitely. Built me palaces of illusions, and built me castles of imagination, and made in my imagination pink dreams, until I returned not to imagine my future without you. I parted in you, and little by little our relationship developed until I took advantage of my love for you, and took advantage of my weakness, and took from me my dearest possession by surprise from me. I gave you my honor after you gave me a promise not to leave me. You were naive and punished me. I was stupid and believed you and let me down. I was loving you, shocked me. You know, where am I now? Do you hear me?" He answered after a moment in a low voice, "Yes, I hear you. Where are you?" "I, Ahmed, am in a place where you put me. I am in a place that does not suit me, but you made me in it. I am no longer that ambitious and lively girl that you knew before. My eyes have withered." "Oh, Ahmed." "I withered and ended up like a flower that was not watered, and they neglected it as a red rose, and they threw it around, and thorns surrounded it from all sides. You've become a flesh without a feeling, or a feeling, if I do not say, without a soul. I am now calling you from Hannah. She became my world after you left me. I am now doing what I do every night. Ahmed and you are the reason. You ruined my life and went to live your life, Ahmed. You threw me to the wolves without mercy or pity. I did not forget you, Ahmed. I remember you in every cup of beer. I sip leisurely, and I see your face in every bottle of whiskey. I became my nightmare. I became my pain. I became the destroyer of my life. And you left me worthless. Just a girl to throw like a worn cloth. She made me just a girl who satisfies strangers who don't care what you did to me. They don't care about what happened to me in the past. All they care about is fun in exchange for a banknote towards me. You opened a door for me that I never knocked. And you made me date every night a certain person, and every date I remember you. You gave me dreams, and in the end my previous dreams disappeared. And you gave me a beautiful, radiant life before it extinguished the light, and left me in the darkness to see nothing but pain, misery, and misery. I cry every night until my eyes are dry. There are no more tears in my eyeballs. I lost on my trust in you, and I lost on everything that passed between us. I bemoaned the day I met you, and I regretted the years I was with you, which I spent with you, and you made me then live in them. Do you know, Ahmed, that heart that used to adore you and love you, what happened to it? You didn't break it. And not only did you hurt him, but you killed him. My heart died, and I buried him and buried with him all the pain and all the wound, and I tried to bury you with him, but I couldn't. He still visits me every night to remind me of you and awaken my pains. You made me a girl who is not honourable after I was honour. She made me a girl who is not chaste after what I was chaste. I will not forgive you, Ahmed. My life ended when you left her and left me, and ended when you robbed me of everything, as I told you blood. I drink beer every night and then I date strangers except tonight. I have decided to end this pain and get rid of all this wound I call you, and in front of me a glass with something in it that will save me from all this suffering and this pain and distress. But I have not drunk from it yet until I talk to you for the last time. So go now to your wife, Ahmed, and I wish you a happy life, and I will not forgive you. On the other hand, don't forget. Bye. Ahmed started screaming on the phone. No, Sarah, what are you doing? Where are you now? Don't be reckless, please. But it was too late. Sarah shut down. Line. His scream did not dissuade Sarah from doing so. All he did was wake up his wife, who rushed to him in horror and hurried as she asked him, "What's wrong with you? What's up? It's the end of the story. Do not break a heart that gave you all its trust."